everybody here. Well, I'll just start talking, and maybe somebody can watch this afterwards. But I'm here in Florida. I don't know how well this is going to come across with the sound and everything. The wind is blowing crazy. But I'm at this truck stop. Don't look like there's anybody watching yet. I don't see any chat come across, but I found last time I was here, I found a bone and a bunch of stine curds and stuff like that. I've stopped here several times, done a couple videos down here, but I figured I'd try to go live. There's Brian. Hey, Brian. I'm at this truck stop that I did the video at, where I found the bone and stuff, Brian. And I figured, well, you know, I'm done for the day. Might as well just do a quick little video, show you some Florida sun. I'm parked in this area. What's up, Art? You guys will have to bear with me. Yeah, I know this wind. I didn't bring a microphone out with me, and I didn't really realize it because I've been driving with the windows up, so I didn't know that it was this out here. But it's windy. But I figured show you guys a little bit. I want to walk over. Let me turn the camera around. I want to walk over there because last time I came, I parked over there, and then I walked all the way around behind this. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Paula. For those that didn't know, Paula Jones is my aunt, more like a sister. We grew up together. I got to get away from the truck. Can you hear me yet? Can you hear me yet? Yeah, no. My phone automatically connects to my truck's speaker, and I've got my truck running to keep it cool. So I walked over close to the truck, and it hooked back up to the truck probably. So I figured I would walk around and show you guys some of this stuff. There ain't much but what I've already found and showed a lot of people, you know. But this wind is going to probably about make it almost impossible to do this. I didn't realize it was this windy. I think I might just go ahead and walk on over to that other area, because really I want to show you guys this other area that I was finding stuff at. So let me just see if I can see chat here. I gotta stay away from the truck so it don't pick back up on the truck. It might pick back up because I'm close. Anyway, so this parking lot, it's a pretty big parking lot, but half of it is this gravel like this. And there's all kinds of these shells and, conglomerate rocks with calcite in it. I mean, there's cherts. There's all kinds of stuff in this parking lot. Just right in the parking lot area. That's most of them steinkerns and stuff I found was all along through here, and other times that I've hunted has been back in this back area. There's all kinds of stuff. There's a part of a shell, steinkern. It's all broke up, so I'm gonna pick that one up. There's one. That one's broke up too, but that's got calcite in it. Yeah, that's got calcite all inside of it. Throw it in my pocket. I mean, I can just walk here through this parking lot and find that stuff like crazy. Thank you, hon. Hey, Allison. Thank you. Yeah, thank you everybody for all the birthday wishes. It's been awesome. There's one. These things are just everywhere down here. And I've given a lot away lately, so I guess it's time to replenish my supply a little bit. Pieces of chert everywhere. I'm going to walk a little bit fast until I get over here to this little road. I don't know how many of you have seen that one video I did where I found that, well, I didn't show finding it, but I found that brain coral that's really phosphorescent. I did that I think I did a short on it, and I did kind of another video on it. And anyways, that brain coral, I'll show you where I found it. I found it right over here. But there's a little road that goes back here in this back field. There's big mounds of dirt over here that you can find stuff in. I dug on it a little bit, and there's another steinkern. Yeah, these things are everywhere. So this little road right here is where I found that brain coral. I walked through here, and it was just sticking up right in here somewhere, right towards the beginning, and it was just that, just barely sticking up out of the ground, and I dug it out, and that thing's awesome. But looks like they've tore up this road a little bit, so might find something new. They might have graded it or something, I don't know, since the last time I was here. Let's see, let me check chat here. I don't see anything new being said, so I don't know if you guys can still hear me. I'm trying to talk loud so you can hear me. I came here one time, and this guy come around on a side-by-side, and he couldn't speak English too much because I'm down here in South Florida, so there's a lot of Hispanic people, and also this whole area is nothing but basically Indian reservation, I believe. I don't know. Well, the truck stop is owned by the Indian reservation, so he came around. He kept on trying to tell me. I think well, from what I could understand of him, I think he was trying to warn me about snakes. But it was almost funny the way he was saying it, because I couldn't hardly understand him, and he couldn't understand me. But yeah, I grew up catching snakes and. Can you still hear me? I hope I didn't mess my stream up. Somebody say something if you can still hear me. Hey, Paul. Just now seen that. You got here. Hey, thanks for the happy birthdays, everybody. Hey, Sonia. I didn't think this many people would show up. I just figured I'd go ahead and come down here and show you guys some of this stuff. Little swampy little area. But there's shells and stuff all through this stuff. You just got to look around. But I want to get back here and show you some of this stuff back here. I'll probably be stopping along the way because there's going to be stuff in this road, and they've definitely graded this some or something, because there's stuff. This wasn't tore up like it is last time I come through here. It's going to be hard to keep up with chat. Thanks, babe. Jenny's here. Hey, Jenny. So, let's see. Oh, it looks like they've tore down this first mound of dirt. See, I've dug on this big mound of dirt right here. There's a couple of these big mounds of dirt like this, and I've dug on them a little bit trying to find some stuff. It looks like they've tore it up. Last time, all right there where it's dug up, it was all solid right there. So they've tore out a bunch of it out, and they've probably spread it out some. So I might find some new stuff this time. But yeah, this was all this big mound of dirt here was it's all just shells and all kinds of stuff. You can see stuff in the walls, little shells, but it's pretty hard. I mean, you gotta dig on it a little bit. I haven't tried to climb up on it or anything, but you just gotta look in here. You see these steinkerns everywhere down here. Oh, what the heck is that? Look at this thing. It's some kind of a grasshopper, katydid, cricket thing. Hey, Karen. I've never seen one like that before. Black and yellow. I don't think they're snake holes. I figured I'd see more stuff with them digging this up like this. Like more things would stand out to me, but I don't know. It's all freshly dug up since last time I was here. Trying to see if there's any of this steinkerns, any more steinkerns, but I don't see any. See, the thing is, some of these kind of rocks, or whatever, could they're like conglomerates or whatever, and they could have calcite in them. But if I brought a rock hammer with me or something and tried to break some of these things up, there might be some calcite inside some of these bigger rocks. But I don't have a rock hammer with me. There's some. I'm gonna have to do that one of these times. Carry me a rock hammer. I do have a hammer in the truck, but not a rock hammer. I don't guess it has to be a rock hammer. But I'll just walk around here some more. Maybe come back to that pile. But there's all kinds of piles. Looks like they've been dumping all this pavement that's laying here is fresh, dumped since last time I was here. See if there's anything I'm missing here. Oh, we got Travis here. Hey, Travis. Have I missed anybody? Yeah, that'd be nice, Karen. I've got a S-Wing rock hammer, the pick, the Geo pick. I've got several things, S-Wing products on my save list, but I need to quit buying rocks so I can start buying the other things that I need. Oh, there's pieces. Shell. Those things, I bet you if you polish that up, that would be pretty. Where's Chris at? I need some expertise. I can't get my macro lens to activate whenever I'm on a live. Maybe it just won't do it. See, look at this. That's a big old chunk, right? Look at the color. Can you see the color in that? It's like pink. That's nothing but a big piece of shell. I don't know what kind of shell that was from. I think Ken told me once, but I can't remember what he said now. But I mean, I could collect stuff like this all day long down here. There's more of these pieces of this than there is steinkerns. But I'm just thinking that, you know, in lapidary terms, what could you do with that, you know? I've sent some of it to some people, but I haven't seen anybody do anything with it yet, and I haven't tried to do anything with it. I'm going to leave that one over here to the side, and I might come back and get it. But there's all kinds of that type of shell here. I like the ones that have the color to it, where you can see the pink in it. I guess that's like a chert almost. There's a bunch of this down here too. I mean, this ground is just littered with stuff like this, you know. If I was more creative creative and had all the good equipment, maybe I could do something with some of it. I usually don't bring home ones like this. I like the ones that are whole by itself and not kind of got the concretion, conglomerate or whatever stuck to it. Let's see, let me catch up on chat. Hey Kurt. Travis, yes, I got both the boxes. Thank you very much. I meant to message you and I forgot. Hey, Blistering. I don't know your name, Blistering, but hi. I'm going back to the chat here. Yeah, I'm. If you look on the map, I am. I can say exactly where I am. I'm right at exit 49 off of I-75, and it's a truck stop. I'm not going to try to say it. It's MUCKO something other, Muckasucky or something. I don't know the name of it. I don't know how to say it, but it's an Indian reservation. Sorry, I keep getting spam calls. Anyways, oh, it's so annoying. These spam calls are out of hand. They're just, ever since I changed my phone number, it's just outrageous. There's a bunch of this conglomerate stuff like this. And I don't usually pick up these right here, but there's, I mean, I could pick up buckets of this stuff. I mean, you see right here, there's just, it's like a little mound all the way from here, all the way down through here. And it's just nothing but, ooh, there's a spider. Yeah. I'm not the fondest of spiders. I ain't terrified of them, I don't guess, but I'm not fond of them either. I don't want them crawling on me anyway. I don't know, do you guys like stuff like that? I mean, does anybody, if I picked up anything, like stuff like this? I don't know. These conglomerate stuff. I mean, there's stuff like this just all over the place. Because everybody's different, you know, what they like. I usually don't keep the stuff like this. I mean, but there's, I mean, it's just everywhere. Let's see if I can pick up. What I miss? Karen talking about the makers. Man, Karen, you guys are so talented. I wish I had even a portion of the talent. You and Theo and Kurt, everybody, all you guys have so much talent. Yeah, I don't like the spiders either, Lisa. Yeah, Brian, I really like the agates most myself. That and the colorful jaspers. I'll have to take a video and show you some of the jaspers I got from Travis. Man, some pretty stuff. Yeah, you guys are crazy. You guys are crazy talented, Karen. I mean, I don't have that kind of imagination. Every now and then I'll have my moments where I can think of it, but thinking of something, having the imagination, and then enacting it, and doing something with that idea that that imagination creates is a whole nother issue. And I don't really have kind of abilities to do stuff. I don't see any calcite on this one, but you never know. If you take down a little bit of that shell, maybe there might be some in there. That's usually what I pick up. Those and the corals. When I find the corals, I pick those up. That one's all broke up. That was one at one time. Usually I don't keep the parcels like this unless I see some calcite crystals kind of on the inside or poking up or something. I don't see anything with that one. But yeah, I have walked this entire area all the way, I mean, probably 300 or 400 yards over that way. I haven't walked too far over that way, but you can see how there's a little bit of a road going through here, and I've stayed mainly to the road, and there's little mounds here and there all the way through here, all the way till right over there to almost to the tree line. And I've picked up all kinds of stuff back here. Right over here, I'll show you here in a second. There's if I didn't pick up all of it, there's more. There's some corals. I'll walk on over here and show you, because I'm sure there's probably still some over here. There's all kinds of butterflies out there. No, those are like damselflies or something. Some weird dragonflies or damselflies or something. The wildlife down here in Florida is different from Kentucky, let me tell you. There's some kind of eagle that I filmed one time I was down here. It is a very colorful thing. It's pretty wild. I'm trying to catch up on chat, so whenever I stop, I can't walk and read and talk at the same time. What's I'm thinking 6:30. Oh, you're talking about, Brian, you're talking about selling off all your collection except for the agates, right? So that sounds like a pretty good deal to me. I just can't do it right now. Yeah. See? There's, oh, that don't want to focus up close on the live. Little piece of it, and then here's a bigger piece. Yeah, there's all kinds of this coral down here. I've taken home. Can you still hear me? Okay. I was having connectivity issues, I guess. Yeah, there's little pieces of coral all throughout this stuff here. This little area right here is really rich with that conglomerate stuff. I don't know why the macro lens won't pick up. There's a piece of coral. There's a piece of coral. Oh, that was kind of cool. Oh, I almost dropped the phone, sorry. I gotta get my bag out so I can start putting stuff in it. See, this coral is just littered through here. Mostly smaller pieces, but the thing is with this coral, it's not agatized and it's not calcified. So I'm not sure if it's fossilized, but it's pretty to look at, I guess. I don't know. Here's a pretty cool one. This one actually does have some calcite to it, I think. But there's better pieces of it. The place where I go down in the Keys has awesome corals down there. And there's a lot of calcified corals down there that I have found. Oh. So I think, Lisa, I don't know if you know, Ken told me what kind of shells these were. But I mean, this is just a fragment of whatever type it was. Like maybe a giant clam or something like that, maybe, I don't know. But this stuff was just layered. And some of it, you've seen that one piece had the layers look really pink. But there's all kinds of it. There's really not that many like current type shells down here. I say that and all of a sudden I'm looking, there's all kinds in this little pile. Jenny, I don't know I haven't figured out how to clean this stuff yet. I figured you could just soak it in water. I've got that textile gun I was going to try to clean some stuff with. Hey, John. Just now saw that you were here. Anyway. Looks like there might be some calcite in that. I don't know. I want to go to Ruck's Pit. I don't know how many of you have ever watched any videos of people collecting at Ruck's Pit. Crystal Collector, Brian Major, and there's all kinds of different videos. People hunting there, you know, digging and collecting there. It's a pay site, but it's pretty cool. They got some awesome, very awesome shells there with very good calcite crystals in them. That's different. I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's a coral or not. It doesn't really look like most of the corals I've seen. It's very light. But I just figured I'd go live and show you guys some of this stuff. There's just an abundance of things you can collect here. I'm not really seeing that much calcite right now, but I've been talking and haven't really been looking for that glint that you see sometimes. It's like anything druzy just kind of sparkles at you as you're walking and you see it, and it just stands out to you. But there's this shell fragment stuff is just everywhere. Oh, that's a pretty cool little coral. Yeah, I'll take that. I can throw that in somebody's box. I'll add a little goodie to somebody's boxes. It's just a big open field. I don't know if they were planning on making this into something at some point, and just kind of left it. Oh, I wanted to look at this little pile a little bit better. Pretty cool little pieces of coral. I was just kind of half glancing at this pile, and then I started finding good stuff. There's a piece of coral. Ain't much of one, but much of this type of stuff right here. I don't know what kind of shell that is, but I wish the chat didn't go away so I could keep reading it. Plus, it's kind of hard to read it. Oh, I'll definitely do that, Brian. Just message me. I'll be available all evening. We'll get you that book to you. A steamer, okay, steamer for cleaning off the crud and dirt. Well, I got that textile gun, but I've been waiting for it to get warmer outside to use it, because I tried to use it inside. I got impatient. Vicky got it for me for Christmas, and I got a little bit impatient, and it was messy. You know, back splatter, splashing all over the place. That's calcite. I don't know if you can see the glitter of it. Oh, there's a nice coral. It's a bigger piece. Just need to clean it up. All right. It's time to bring out the bag. My pocket's getting too full. There's another piece of coral. It's got some druzy on it. There's just so much to look at here. What's up, Josh? Just now saw you jump in. I don't know if you've been here for a minute, but I hadn't seen you until now. The wind's not as bad as it was a minute ago, so hopefully you guys can still hear me pretty good. I'm trying to speak up. If I'm talking too loud, let me know. I don't know if it would help any if I brought out that microphone. Vicky bought me, also for Christmas, bought me a little set of microphones. It's like a 2-pack of microphones. And I haven't even tried to use them. I charged them up a couple weeks ago, and I never did even use them. Can't see the chat. Oh, Ken's here. Hey, bud. Yeah, there's a lot of that coral down here. Sorry, I'm gonna have to block my view so I can put this in there. I need a gimbal, guys. Got to get me one. That's going to be one of the next things I get. Who was I talking to? Brian? Was it you, Brian? You showed me that one, the apple one. I might have to get that one. I like the one that I showed you, but I'm not sure if it's any good. That one's still got some shape to the shell. I usually don't find them too much like this, so I guess it's a different type of shell. What kind is that, Ken, since you're here? What's the difference between what I showed you and what you showed me? I don't know. That's a scallop. I thought I saw some calcite a second ago. Some of these rocks are kind of that golden color, so it fools you thinking it's calcite. Just kind of look in the weeds and see stuff sometimes. I want to walk back over here to the other side of this pile, because I think there's some more corals on this other side. I didn't actually get over to it because I started finding them over. There's your one. I don't know why there's kind of more in abundance over here in this little area than back over the other side of the parking lot. But there's little coral arms, pieces of coral arms over here. But there's quite a bit over here in this little area. But like almost this entire little field, this little spot right here is pretty rich with it. But the rest of it, you can't hardly find any. Oh, now that is almost all calcite. That's completely replaced piece of coral calcite. If the sun would come back out, you might be able to see the sparkle of it. What's grill carts? DJI gimbal. Oh, hey Chris, I didn't see you jump in. Okay, let's keep looking a little bit. I don't think I'll pick up too very much. I don't think I saw it. If anybody wants me to pick up any of those kind of conglomerate type stuff, I don't know what else to call it. I mean, it's just a big jumbled up mess of shells and whatever. Yeah. So what's this one, Ken? I find these quite a bit down here. Big, huge pieces of shell. Is that oyster? Like a big oyster? I don't know. Wonder if you could. Do you know if you could do anything with those? Like make something with them? I wonder if they'd polish or something. Off-road rat wagons, huh? Who was it? I don't know if anybody follows, any of you follow Quest for Details. He's got that little cart, kind of like a two-wheel buggy that he hooked up a 5-gallon bucket to pull around when he goes out. I thought that was a pretty cool idea. Is that kind of the same concept or idea as the gorilla cart thing? I don't know. I can't see the chat unless I get the phone in the shadow of my face. Spot's here. Hey, Spot. Ryan. Mercenaria. Soft and chalky, huh? So, yeah, probably couldn't work it, huh? I mean, that would be rocking in Kentucky. Andrews here. One of those carts would be good for at the house and going out from there. But I don't think I could really, it'd take up too much room to carry in the truck with me. I've got limited space. So that's a big chunk. That was some kind of cocoon. Oh. See, that's got color in it. There you go. Look at that piece of coral stuck in that conglomerate mess. There's actually another piece right there. That's a pretty cool piece, actually. Might have to take that one. Shells all through it. Yeah, I think I'll keep that one. Yeah, I wish I could find one that would fold up like that. Get on it, Karen. Design it. I'll check that out later, Bob. I need to get one. Let's see. I know there's more coral in here. What's that? Piece of shell. I mean, look at this big old chunk of conglomerate mess of rock. It's just nothing but shells in there. But that thing's hard and heavy. I can't even budge it. But you know, I think all the shells in that is all modern. I don't think there's anything really calcified or anything interesting. Well, at least it's not, you know, to me. I'd like to find the steinkerns that's whole that possibly could have calcite in them, you know, like the Ruck's Pit stuff. That's why I started picking these things up. Some of these concretions can be pretty cool when you got all the impressions and the shells in it. That's got some calcite down in there. You can see calcite druzy. So I wonder if you cut into that, if there's anything in it. But it's kind of heavy, so I don't know if there'd be. That's calcite. But I don't know if there'd be any good, you know, points or anything like that. Probably not. That right there's got some shell kind of broke off right there at the tip of it, and you can see calcite in it. So I don't know. I guess I'll bring some of these home. It looks like it's got calcite with it. But there's a lot of that stuff here. Like I said, I don't usually bring those home. I brought a couple of them home that, you know, that has calcite in it, and obvious. There's a little modern shell. It's a pretty little shell. Vicky don't like the shell, so I don't usually bring them home, but that's a pretty one. A little snail shell. I'll leave it there. I wonder if this one's got any calcite in it. I mean, I guess just about any of them probably does if you break them or something. Any of them that look like this, it's kind of yellowed looking, kind of heavy. It's got some sparkle. You can see the calcite on that one, on that little piece. If the macro lens would pick up, I don't know why it won't. You can see little points on that, on the surface right there. Let's see what, John, let me read this message. Yeah, I'm not creative enough to do that, John. I could send anybody anything they wanted to make it, though. I don't. She don't like dislike them exactly, but like she doesn't. That's just not her favorite thing. She likes shark teeth and moss agates. She likes fossils, but you know, like modern type shells and stuff like that, she's not crazy about them. Okay, can you hear me? Get another phone call. I keep getting these daggum phone calls from these stupid telemarketers, and Lord, it's just driving me crazy. It's like every time you turn around, I'm getting another call. I've told so many of them to quit calling me, take me off your list. I've been rude, I've been polite, I've been everything in between, and they still keep calling. Really getting on my nerves. As my Aunt Tricia used to say, getting on my nerves, getting on my nerves. Of course, it was fun to get on her nerves. Just to hear her say that. I was a little turd sometimes. Yeah. I don't know how much more I'm going to. I've already used most of this stein kerns, but I know that there's more. I'm starting to get wind again. Oh, that's a nice piece of calcite. Look at that. Almost broke apart, but that's a nice piece of calcite. I'm gonna have to look at this little area closer because there's, man, that's nice calcite. That's good. There's another little piece. Oh, there's a piece with some calcite in it. Did you guys see that? I can't read the chat. Everybody's chatting. I don't think you've seen it. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. There ain't really much I can do. Those were some nice pieces of calcite I just picked up. That's some of the best I found down here. Yeah, see, it just sparkles. All kinds of pieces. Look at this. Oh Lord. What is that? That's nothing but calcite on the outside of it, but look at the shape of that. Is that part of a shell? This right here is like it's concreted to it, so it's really hard. But that is nothing but calcite on the outside of that. Oh, that's a cool piece right there. get over here so I can see. If that's a shell, man. Almost looked like a tooth or something, like a huge tooth. Tip broke off of or something. But once I cleaned off this side, it does look like more like a shell or something, but I don't know. Is Kent still here? I got a screwdriver with me, but I was able to pull that out with my hand, so. Yeah, I don't know. I'll get that home and I'll get a close-up look at that one. 'Cause that thing right there is pretty cool. There's calcite in that. There might be some calcite right there on this one, so expose a little bit of it, maybe get it out of there. And this one's going to be too hard to get out. It might be too big. Ain't going to fool with it. Oh. Nice little spine current. Closer to the ground, that's when I start seeing more of the calcite stuff. Otherwise, it takes a good glitter of it to catch my eye and attention. I wish that wind would die down. Sorry for all you Northwesterners. But, look, let me get real here for a minute. You guys think I'm rubbing it in your face when I talk about how warm and hot it is? Y'all, I'm not a skinny man. I'm a fat man. There ain't no denying it. I can't lie about it. I mean, you see it. I have lost some weight. However, heat and fat does not mix. I don't really like the hot. I don't like the bitter cold, but I don't like the hot either. So, yeah, I prefer the 70s. Well, let's say the high 50s through the 70s, I'm good. You start getting up in the 80s, I don't know. Unless I'm actually at a pool or at the beach or something like that, where I can get in the water and cool off and stuff like that, then I'm fine. Yeah, otherwise, Actually, for those that don't know, if I can keep from falling, I had knee surgery. At one point, I was going to nursing school, and I was working at a drug and alcohol rehab with adolescents, and I was outside playing basketball with them, and I went to jump. We had a adjustable rim that we had adjusted down to 8 foot, and I was probably about the same size I am now, around about 270, 280 in that range. And I went to jump, and if you're left-handed, you jump off your right leg, right? As you're running, you jump off your right leg, to do a layup or whatever, dunk or whatever you're going to do. Well, I went to jump and I didn't leave the ground. My leg just folded up, kind of like this, and I splayed out with my right leg, and I was just sitting there, and that tendon that covers your knee bone, the patellar tendon, completely snapped, ripped apart. And so I gained all kinds of weight after that happened. I got up over 360 pounds. So I'm doing good. I'm back down to 260 something right now. So I'm here lately. I've been, losing some weight. I'm doing better. But yeah, even still, I'm probably almost 100 pounds overweight, according to what they say your ideal weight is for your height. I'm 6'2", and I should be about 185 pounds. That's a nice piece of calcite in that. Sitting right next to the stone kern. There's calcite right there. There's a little stone kern. Yeah, it's partial. I don't see any calcite. Leave it be. Oh, I'm about to lose a piece. Oh, I've been not keeping up with chat. What's up, Chubby? Hey, Melissa. Yeah, it was painful. It took me about a year to get over it. I don't know if any of y'all follow baseball. If you ever followed baseball and know Cincinnati Reds, Seattle Seahawks, well, Karen, you guys up there in the Northwest would know Seattle Seahawks. So if you know Ken Griffey Jr., right, he played for the Seahawks, or not the Seahawks, that's the football, the Mariners, right? Mariners. God almighty. I've kind of went on a boycott on sports, and now my brain went to mush, and I don't remember all of it. You used to be able to ask me anything about any sport, and I could tell you just about anything. Anyways, Ken Griffey Jr. had the same, when he came to the Reds, when he left the Mariners and came to the Reds, he had the same injury, and it took him, professional athlete, in his prime, maybe late prime, he had the same injury, and it took him about 9 or 10 months to recover to where he could play again, and he's a professional. I'm a fat man. It took me over a year, a little over a year, but I've recovered well from it. get out there and go hunting, go climbing in the mountains there in Kentucky, or what we call mountains anyways. You guys out west call them hills or bumps probably. But yeah. How long? Has it already been an hour? 15? Hour and 15 minutes. Oh, Al's here. Hey, Al. I don't know your real name, Al. I just always call you Al. I know Al stands for Alabama Gold, but I never did catch your name. Have I missed anybody else? Yeah, Ken Griffey Sr. played for the Reds for I don't know how long, but Junior played most of his career with the Mariners, and then there late in his career, he pretty much ended it in Cincinnati. I guess he wanted to come and play for the team that Daddy played for. I'm not walking the right direction. I got to look off to the side as I'm walking so I can see stuff because my shadow's in front of me. Oh. Yeah, I don't want to bore you. Same old stuff here. A little bit more of this area over here. Last time I was way over there around those containers and stuff. I went around there with that one video, and that's how far I've came just in this video, because I started out over there by the truck. So, and I've walked in this area. I walked all the way over through this area. There's like a little ridge of rocks right through there, if you can see it, just on the other side of this water. Last time I was here, this water was dried up. But anyways, there's like a whole ridge of rocks all through that. And just kind of walk, glance, but there's always more stuff. Every time you go someplace, you're going to find something that you didn't see before, because you're not looking every place. That's not a great one, but that's a stinker. Scared me, bud. I had somebody walk up. They were running, so it scared me. After that little incident I had this week, I'm a little bit paranoid. So I don't know how many know it, but Monday night I parked on the off ramp of I-75. I was about 20 miles from my first stop of the morning, Tuesday morning. Got up Tuesday morning and took off and got about 3 miles down the road, and I had blowouts on my trailer. So I got out and looked. Let me turn this around. So I got out and looked, and every tire on my trailer on the right side, passenger side of the truck, was blown. And so I had to have road service come out and fix, replace all the tires. And there was two of the tires were blown, and the other two were just flat, completely off the bead. And then in the process of them checking it out, they realized these trailers have this automatic inflation system on them, and they, as you're going down the road, if it detects the tires low, it will air it up. Well, somebody had punched holes in those air lines that supplies the air to the tires. Well, they fixed everything. I got down the road to my first stop, got out, and I started looking around the truck better, and I realized that I had a drive tire that was completely flat off the bead. I looked at my steers. I had my right steer tire was almost flat, almost completely flat. And then I got up, and these trucks have the TPMS system. So I looked at the TPMS, and I had 5 other tires besides the 2 I just mentioned were going down. So I had to go all the way back up to the truck stop, and they pulled all the tires off, checked them all out. 7 of the tires on the tractor, 6 tires had multiple holes in the sidewalls. Either drilled them with a little small drill, multiple holes in each tire, or they punched them with like an ice pick or something. So basically attacked every night. 11 out of 18 tires on my truck were sabotaged, plus those airlines. Now, I don't know how many of you know anything about trucking. You can manage things with blown tires because there's so many tires, right? You can manage things, and you can still be reasonably safe and get off the highway, even with multiple tires getting blown. What's really dangerous is when your steer tires blow or they go completely flat. For them to do that to my steer tires on top of the other stuff, somebody's trying to kill somebody. And I'll tell you that peed me off. And if I'd caught somebody doing something like that, they'd have had to come to Jesus moment, because I would have not been nice. And I'm a hillbilly. Any of y'all seen Next of Kin? Yeah. I'm big, I'm lovable, I'm goofy. I can be your best friend, but you mess with my family, you mess with my livelihood, you're gonna have some fun times. Yeah. And I ain't no little feller. Yeah, I messed something up. But I'm lucky. I didn't get too far. I didn't get out on the highway. I didn't get on the interstate, so I didn't get up to too high speed. And I was able to get back up to the truck stop and get that all fixed. But basically all day Tuesday was spent getting my truck worked on and fixed from the tires. So they called them, the truck stop said that they called them agricultural. One person called them agricultural terrorists. Another one said eco-terrorists, because I guess they're trying to get trucks off the road to save them. How you gonna get your stuff if us truckers don't bring it? This country can't survive if there's not trucks on the road. At least not at this point, until they do some Star Trek crap and start teleporting stuff, or get those automatic food generator holographic thingamajigs. Yeah, people are stupid. They just want to be. People just want to be destructive. I don't know. Star Trek. I'm a huge Star Trek fan. I'd just like to be. Let me tell you, the way I talk sometimes, you would never know that I have any kind of intelligence. Now, that's kind of by design sometimes, because I like to be underestimated. So, yeah. I guess I'll turn it back around so you quit looking at my ugly face. I'm going to start heading back towards the truck and see if I find anything on the way here. Yeah, I've got all the Star Trek movies. I'm a sci-fi in general junkie. I like all the sci-fi movies. I don't know if you see the calcified in that. put it in the bag. If I can get it to go in the bag, it's hard to do one-handed. I just wish I could get up out west somewhere, some of the places, and start finding some really good stuff out there. That's a nice piece. I want to go out, find some agates, or find some good road cuts with good calcite crystals. Good sized crystals. Some of that stuff I see, like Dustin finding on Dustin Finds Rocks. That thing fell apart. There's a piece of coral. It's only a partial Steinkern. Yeah, I could get technical and you can go into detail about the exact measurement the crab ton is, but I'll leave it up to you guys tonight and figure it out. Alright, my bag's getting a little bit unwieldy. I gotta put my screwdriver away for a minute. Well, you know, I am a hillbilly, so I would call it somewhere in between imperial and metric. So, you know, that'd be kind of I'm not going to try to, so you'd have to be hillbilly to understand it, you know, so I could tell you, but you wouldn't understand it probably. Oh, gotta put some of these in my pocket in the bag. I got a whole pocket full of stuff here. Dropping stuff left and right. Yeah, a bucket would be better. Well, for an hour and something, I've collected that much already. That's another thing, them kind of collapsible, what would be good for me would probably be one of those kind of collapsible, almost like a bucket, canvas type bucket I've seen Dustin carrying around. Tribbles were stolen from Robert Heinlein. Huh. I don't think I heard that before. $23 likes. There's only 14 people in here. Wow. I guess we've had some people show up and leave. I didn't realize there was that many. I haven't been looking at the numbers. I've been looking at the ground and talking. and show you some stuff. But this Ken, this is that place where I found that bone. We decided, or you guys said you thought it was bone or whatever. That's a weird shape. I guess it's a shell, or used to be. But where I found the bone was more over there by my truck, over there by that building. But now that I know that there's bone here, I figured I'd look around some more, and I know what I found, know what it looks like, so could possibly find more. It sucks getting old, y'all. I bend over and I stand up, get a little dizzy. Okay, well, I guess I'll, it's already been an hour and a half. I guess I'll go ahead and tell you guys bye. It's been fun. If you guys wasn't too off board with it, then maybe I'll do this another time, some other spot that I go to. Oh, Melissa, right now I'm in southern Florida, between Miami and Naples on I-75. I'm at a truck stop, and this is a little property next to the parking lot. That's my truck right there. And I park here in this parking lot, and I come around here looking around. This is a Indian run truck stop, owned and run. This all north of here, that way, and all south of here is all Indian reservation. I don't know how to pronounce the name of it, but it's off exit 49 off I-75. But yeah, I'm on the way to Miami for tomorrow morning. Thanks, Mary. Did you make it home, babe? Yeah, I've stopped at several places, you know. Now that I've only been doing this rock hounding and whatever, gotten into it. Just started watching videos a little bit over a year ago. And, so less than a year since I've actually been looking for stuff. And I've found a few places like this one that I've stopped multiple times down here. I actually stopped last night. I was about 5 miles from Ken, but he didn't answer me soon enough and left me hanging. That's fine. I thought we'd get together and go to the beach and find some shark teeth, but he didn't see it till late. I understand. But anyways, yeah. Vicky, you gotta love that one he sent, that top shell that Ken sent. Oh my God, that thing is awesome. I gotta find one of these places that has. I mean, they're more modern shells, but they look all white until you hit them with the UV, just like that top shell. But there's multiple different kinds, and all this pattern and color shows up when you hit it with UV. I've seen some videos with Wild Kyle and Palo Chris and showing some of that stuff, and it's just those things are pretty cool. But that, I have to say, that top shell blew my mind. That thing was crazy. Matter of fact, Vicky, you ought to do a short, put that up on the channel. Yeah, it's my birthday. I'm 53 years old. Old man. I got more gray hair on my face than my uncle did at 63, 64. I'm getting a little shaggy. I'm gonna have to do some trimming. Do the manscape thing. But okay, yeah. I won't bore you with the ride back to the truck. I just wanted to show you guys a little bit of this little spot that I'd like to come and hunt. And I might look around some more on the way back and pick up some more steinkerns. And anybody wants anything, holler at me. Oh, fart. Bear, that was a funny meme you sent me. That cracked me up. I'm 53 today. I don't know the time of my birth, but sometime the 28th. Oh, maybe she was asking Vicky. Yeah, I robbed the cradle. I got with the younger woman. Aren't all you women permanently 29 years old once you get to that age? So I'm older than you. Ha. You know, if you want to be technical about it. Was that for me, Bear? You're very welcome, Karen. Okay, so you can be 33 since that's my favorite number. All right. I'm sitting here getting lost in the chat. Thanks, guys, for showing up. I appreciate it. I like to share this stuff. You guys have a good one. I want to go get me something to drink, and I'm glad I'm not far from the truck because now I'm parched. You know, since it's almost 90 degrees out here. Say hi to the Florida sun. All right, I'm getting off here. Thanks, guys. This has been J&V Rockhounding. I'm Jay. Where's V at? I want to see that I'm the V. All right, guys. See y'all later, and we'll see you in somebody else's chat down the road. Bye. How do you